Hello friends, so in today's video, I am going to explain episode number 7 of Soul Land for you all. If you haven't watched its previous episodes yet, then the link will be in the description. Go and check it out. So as we saw in the previous episode, Yahello along with Tanya starts selling grilled fish whose taste was very good. Here a very beautiful girl whose name was Jiang Lin. She also wanted to buy this fish, but by then all the fishes were finished except one, which Yahello was making for Wang Dong. Then suddenly a boy named Zhu Xinshi comes there who was trying to snatch the fish so that he could impress Jiang Lin. But on the other side, Bei had reached to protest against the seniors. A tremendous fight starts between these two, which Bei wins in the end. Also, at the end of the entire episode, we saw that Yahello fainted due to weakness, so Bei gives him a medicinal pill. Now, the next episode starts exactly from this scene. There we see that he was still sleeping, and the people around him were very troubled because they were getting a very strong smell from Yahello's body, which the other people couldn't tolerate at all. Yahello also wakes up hearing those people's noise. At first, he also couldn't understand what was serious and where the smell was coming from. And when he looks at his own body, then there was black dirt on his body, so he immediately goes to the bathroom and starts bathing. After bathing for some time, that smell finally ended. Seeing this, Yahello happily says that finally, now that smell won't trouble me. Then suddenly we see that sunrise was about to happen, meaning there was still a lot of time for class. He could do some cultivation for some time while doing this. As Yahello sits in his place, then he says with surprise that how did this happen? My meridians have become bigger, open and stronger than before. It really feels like after sleeping, I was born with a new birth. All this was nothing. Along with this, Yahello notices that due to his purple demon eyes, he can now see things at micro level. Yahello was thinking all these things when suddenly Wang Dong also comes there. Since he wasn't getting that smell now, he came and sat near his bed. Yahello asks Wang Dong a question saying, what happened here when I woke up? There was dirt around me. Also, my cultivation has improved a lot from before. Hearing this, Wang Dong explains to him that all this is happening because of Bei's pill. When you fainted, he gave you a medicinal pill which recovered your soul power. This has no side effects. This pill is quite miraculous because it removes all the garbage from your body, and that's why that dirty layer was accumulated on your skin. And because of this, a lot of bad smell comes from the user's body. That's why no one could stay around you. I also had to leave my room and go after. Telling all these things, Wang Dong says that now because of you, I had trouble. So in today's breakfast, you will have to feed me 2 portions for free. On this, Yahello runs towards him saying not to. I will feed you 4 so that you become fat like a pig. On this, Wang Dong scolds him in a funny way. After this, we see that Yahello takes those grilled fish and takes Wang Dong with him to have breakfast. Now, after breakfast for some time, these two had reached the lake shore riding bicycles, where after sitting peacefully, Yahello says that it's quite surprising. We can see the inner academy in front of us, but we can't go there. Even Bei and Tanya haven't reached there yet. Those people are so powerful too. Along with this, he thinks that if both of them are so powerful, yet they can't go to the inner academy, then how strong must the disciples of inner academy be? Here, Yahello and Wang Dong were also talking about such things when suddenly Yahello sees something in the distance which surprised him. Wang Dong asks him, why are you getting surprised? On this, Yahello using his spirit eyes tells that someone is running very fast on the lake water. This thing also surprised Wang Dong. He says that surely this disciple is quite strong who can run on water without activating his martial soul. Here both of them were talking about such things when on the other side we see that disciple Xiao Tao, who had lost her senses, coming towards them, attacks from above with her fire phoenix power, seeing which Yahello tries to escape. Both took a lot of time to run because by then she had reached there who would destroy everything coming in front of her. Wang Dong wanted to activate his spirit here, but on the other side Xiao Tao doesn't let this happen. So using the power of her fire phoenix, she attacked both of them, colliding with which Wang Dong faints. On the other side, Yahello also gets injured. Qianming, seeing this, understood that he would have to control of Yahello's body now, otherwise he would die. As soon as he says this, we see Yahello standing up in a cool way, now begin to control Yahello's body, and at the same time we see ice power rising around him. Seeing this, she became very angry and was moving forward with it, thinking that someone had challenged her. But Xiao Tao's power is nothing in front of Qianming's power. Now she attacks Yahello, but Qianming attacks her with his finger, which causes everything around it to freeze and freeze Xiao Tao, and she falls into the water. After defeating her, Qianming says that Yahello is doing very well. He has dissolved half of 1 cell out of 10. He was standing and thinking all these things when suddenly he notices that some elders are flying fast coming towards this side. So Qianming quickly makes Yahello unconscious again, due to which the ice around started melting. But there 2 elders had reached with some companions. Among them was also the principal of Inner Academy. Here one of their servants tells that this has become very big. Xiao Tao has injured 2 outer disciples. And on the other side, when those elders check, they find out that no, both of them have just fainted, but their bodies haven't been damaged at all. Knowing which the principal was quite happy, he immediately sends his companions to find others, while also telling his elder to do something to heal these 2. On this, that green elder also activates his power. There he had planted some healing grass so that Yahello and Wang Dong recover quickly and regain consciousness. In a short time, he had taken out the others from water and brought them outside, seeing which the principal was quite surprised that how did these 2 disciples defeat our so powerful disciple? Whatever happened here we will discuss about about it. Later, after healing a little, he takes her from there, while before leaving the principal had ordered the Green Elder to heal these two boys and come back. On the other side, we see in Yuhao's soul sea where he was saying that it's been only a few months since I slept and you woke me up again. Yuhao here apologizes to Qianming saying, I didn't want to wake you up. On this, Qianming stops him in the middle saying, if I hadn't woken up, then you would have become tandoori chicken. Do you even know that girl has a beast fire phoenix martial soul? If she wanted, she could have burned you to ashes. I was forced to intervene. Yes, this is also true that no matter how powerful her martial soul is, she couldn't stand against even one of my attacks. I could kill her with just one finger. After saying all these things, Qianming says here, let's forget it. By the way, I became quite happy seeing this, that your physical fitness has improved a lot from before. You have even broken my first seal. This is quite miraculous. I think next year you will also break the remaining half. By doing this now, you will be able to use my soul powers more than before. Hearing which, Yuhao became quite happy. While on the other side, he says, let's go, I'm tired, so I'm going to sleep. Don't disturb me again. After saying this, Qianming goes to sleep from there. When Yuhao was saying, wait, Qianming, I want to talk to you about something. But by then it was too late. On the other side, we see Xiao Tao, who was still lying unconscious, and those whole scenes were coming back to her memory about how Yuhao defeated her using just the power of one finger. All these things were troubling her a lot, and she suddenly regains consciousness where the principal of Inner Academy was already standing. He says to her, here, why did you do this? Why didn't you tell me that your evil fire was taking control over you? On this, Xiao Tao says, I thought this wasn't serious enough to tell you. I thought I could control it. The principal says here that because of your mistake, 2 outer disciples' lives could have been lost. Hearing which, Xiao Tao starts crying. She says while crying, please forgive me. I thought I could control it, but I failed in this. Here while crying. Suddenly she remembers Yuhao, so she immediately tells the principal who was that boy who faced my powers. On this, the principal says, I don't know much, but I know this much, that that boy has a very rare martial soul, which is very pure and rare. Even your fire phoenix was nothing in front of him. This thing doesn't digest well with Xiao Tao, she tells the principal. How can an outer disciple have such a precious martial soul? I think he must be from some big family who has entered here. Secretly, hearing this, the principal says I had already started investigation, and I found out that both those boys don't belong to any big family. One of them is an orphan. There's nothing special about him. He's just a normal member of Tang sect. While on the other side, that other boy Wang Dong belongs to a rich family, but there's nothing special about him either. I myself was quite surprised. After hearing these things, because I also couldn't understand what happened there. After this, the scene again comes to Outer Academy, where we see the Green Elder apologizing to both of them, saying, whatever accident happened with you, please can you promise never to tell anyone about it? After saying this, the Green Elder leaves. From there, towards Inner Academy. While before leaving, we find out that he had given both Yuhao and Wang Dong solid generation pills, taking which Wang Dong was quite happy because these solid generation pills are quite precious and rare. On the other side, Yuhao didn't know anything about this. He asks Wang Dong, what can this solid generation pill do? On this, Wang Dong tells him that this is exactly like your medicinal pill, but this is a little more expensive than that. I can't believe why they gave this to us. For this, I can always keep my mouth shut. After saying all these things, both of them together head back towards their room, where on the way, Tang Ya meets these people. Here, Tang Ya was asking Yuhao to sell grilled fish again. Along with this, she tells him that this time I will also stay there with you. I assure you that this time no one will bully you. After saying all these things, she gives Yuhao some pills. She tells him that Bei Bei has given these for you. Wang Dong couldn't believe seeing this. How can Tang sect people be so good? They have given Yuhao expensive pills twice. Yuhao thanks Tang Ya for the pills, while on the other side, Wang Dong tells Tang Ya that I also want to join Tang sect. What do you think about this? Since he had already talked to Bei Bei about this. Bei Bei had told Tang Ya here that we don't know how serious Wang Dong is about joining our sect, so to see Wang Dong's passion, we will have to put him through some tests. On this, Tang Ya tells Wang Dong here that I had already talked to Bei Bei about you, and we both decided that as soon as you pass this freshman exam by topping it, we will let you join our Tang sect. Wang Dong is already quite confident about himself, so he tells Tang Ya, all right, I accept your deal. After this, he tells Yuhao, let's go since you're my roommate. I will also help you in your business, but in return, I also want to eat some fish. On this, Yuhao says, yes, you can eat as many fish as you want, but Wang Dong says to him, we are friends. That's a different thing, and your business is a different matter, so I can't take anything for free. Here, talking about such things, these people head towards the fish stall, where we see that there was already a very long line of customers, while ahead of all those people comes Zhu Xinshi. Seeing him, Tang Ya immediately goes near him and says, what, haven't you forgotten yesterday's beating yet? If you want, I can beat you up once more. On this, Zhu Xinshi says, please forgive me. I haven't come here to fight. I just want to buy grilled fish. If you also want to buy fish, then please go and stand in line, because I'm standing first in this line. And talking about such things here, he also gives Yuhao a quite cute smile. Yuhao couldn't understand what suddenly happened to this boy. After this, we see that Zhu Xinshi had bought 2 grilled fish, and taking them, he comes near Zhang Lin. He tells her that to achieve this, I didn't fight with anyone. I achieved this by standing in line for hours. I assure you that yesterday, I got a little angry, but I'm not like that at all. Here, making a face, Zhang Lin says, I had told you before also. Stop interfering in my life, and second thing, don't fight with anyone for me. After saying this, she leaves from there. there, while Zeus and Shu couldn't understand what happened to this girl. Why doesn't she talk to me properly if she doesn't want to? Eat these fish, then I'll eat them alone. Saying this, he starts eating the grilled fish, whose taste was also very good to him. After this, we see the night scene where Yu Hao had returned to the room with Wang Dong, and Wang Dong starts telling him about soul elixir. This elixir helps in refining the soul power. Along with this, if any soul master is at level 30, then after eating this, he can go up to level 31. Exactly like the breakthrough pill, because dissolving this will be very easy. After talking about such things, both of them sit on their beds and start refining the elixir. Where the whole night passed while refining, both of them had succeeded in their goal. After this, we see that he starts his strict training. After wearing his body, he used to run continuously at night. Along with this, he was also paying more attention to studies than others. All teachers' attention falls on Yu Hao. Doing such hard work, Yu Hao spends full 3 months. Everything was going well like this. Now finally that day comes when these people have to choose some department so that these people can take their cultivation forward with the help of this department. Here we see that Yu Hao already knew that he would choose Soul Guidance Department. On the other side, Wang Dong had also seen Yu Hao's form here, so he also chooses Soul Guidance Department. While here, he had also ticked Soul Guidance Department after the classes ended when the teacher collects the forms. She doesn't like this thing at all. Why did all 3 of these people choose the same department? These 3 people might have made a big mistake. So she was getting quite angry. She angrily calls all 3 of them right there. On this, all 3 of them got quite scared when she says, "I know very well that you 3 did this intentionally." And with this, our episode ends here.